Good morning. Welcome to grade 3 English class. Topic: Grammar and Vocabulary. Learning objectives. Read the story, comprehend the story, learn new words, and respond to questions. How to pet a dolphin. Read the passage carefully. Look at the dolphins. Jordan raced to the aquarium tank with his twin sister, Danny. He propped his elbows on the rim of the tank and leaned forward on his tiptoes. The word propped means supported. This was the closest he had ever been to a dolphin. Sometimes, when he and his family had gone ocean sailing, dolphins had chased their boat, but the dolphins had always been too far away and too fast to touch away. Sort out the given set of words into nouns and verbs. He propped his elbows on the rim of the tank and leaned forward on his tiptoes. This was the closest he had ever been to a dolphin. Nouns: elbow, tank, toes, dolphin, and verbs are propped and leaned. Read the passage carefully. She frowned, made a face. Maybe this will help, Mom said, stopping beside them with Dad. Jordan's parents held out small white paper trays of crayon-sized silver fish. This is food for the dolphins, Dad explained. Danny grabbed one of the trays and raced to the other side of the tank where it was less crowded. Choose the synonym of the words given below. Crowded, new, congested, melted. Number 2, grabbed, held, laid, shifted. Number 3, raced, slept, saw, ran. And the synonym of crowded is congested. Grabbed means held, and raced means ran. Jordan made a face at the fish in his tray. He thought they were smelly and looked slimy and squishy. Squishy means soft and moist. He studied the dolphins and wondered if they felt slimy too. When he heard laughter, he craned his neck past several people to watch Dani, who was waving one of her fish in the air. The word crane means stretched out one's body. A guide. Stopped beside Jordan. The guide said, "Hold your fish above the water and drop it in the dolphin's mouth. That's the best time to pet a dolphin." Choose suitable adjectives to describe fish and a dolphin in the passage. The words are A, slimy, B, smelly, C, squishy, and D, weak. And the first 3 options are used to describe fish and a dolphin. Jordan held his breath as he pinched a fish between his thumb and index finger. Pinched means compressed. He dangled it over the water. Dangled means hanged. A dolphin swam up to him and opened its mouth. Jordan pulled his hand slightly back and paused. What if the dolphin swallowed his hand too? It's okay, the guide said. It won't bite you. Jordan glanced at the guide, looked quickly, and then at Danny, who was already petting a dolphin. Find the regular past tenses. Jordan held his breath as he pinched a fish between his thumb and index finger. He dangled it over the water. A dolphin swam up to him and opened its mouth. Jordan pulled his hand slightly back and paused. What if the dolphin swallowed his hand too? It's okay, the guide said. It won't bite you. Jordan glanced at the guide and then at Danny, who was already petting a dolphin. Pinched, dangled, pulled, paused, swallowed, and glanced are regular past tenses. Jordan dropped the fish into the dolphin's mouth and briefly touched its light gray back. It felt slippery and smooth. Oh, cool, he cried. A big splash soaked Jordan as the dolphin glided away. Ah, he laughed and wrung his t-shirt. The word wrung means squeezed. Jordan quickly held out another fish and smiled as he pet another dolphin. Soon, Jordan's tray was empty. Make meaningful sentences using these given words. Dolphin after dolphin passed just barely out of reach. They were all traveling to Danny, who had a waiting line of dolphins. Traveling. I enjoy traveling different places. Waiting. All of them were waiting for the Zoom class. Jordan whistled. A couple of dolphins swam by but didn't stop. His shoulders slumped, fell heavily. Then he shrugged and ran to his sister. Danny, that was so cool. I know, Danny grinned, smiled broadly. She threw a fish into a dolphin's mouth and rubbed its back. Danny picked up her last fish. You want it? Jordan passed. No, you do it. Okay, Danny tossed the fish to the next dolphin and pet it. Then Jordan wrapped his arm around Danny's shoulder. They giggled and ran out of the park. The word giggled means laughed lightly. Pick antonyms of the following words. Slump, and your options are stand and sit. Smooth, gentle, or rough. Wrap, reveal, or guide. Support, lie, or oppose. And the antonym of slump is stand. Smooth is rough. Wrap and reveal. Support and oppose. Assessment. Choose the correct meaning from the options. Jordan whistled. A couple of dolphins swam by but did not stop. The synonym of the word whistled is alarmed or swam. Number 2, a big splash soaked Jordan as the dolphin glided away. And your options are fell or sank. Jordan raced to the aquarium tank with his twin sister Danny. The word raced means ran or guided. And the right answers are alarmed, sang, and ran. Thank you and have a nice day.